Hi, I am Dr. Zubair Hassan. I am Associate Professor in Department of Pathology. We will now be studying about neoplasms and we will be answering the question, what is a neoplasm? When you look at this giant crab, I am sure you're reminded of two things. That crab is linked with the zodiac sign Cancer, and cancer is a deadly disease in which there is an abnormal tissue which infiltrates into the normal tissue, similar to this crab. With this in mind, we will today study about the nomenclature of the different tumors, characteristics of benign and malignant neoplasms, their epidemiology, molecular basis of cancer, molecular basis of multi-step carcinogenesis, carcinogenic agents, and the concept of tumor immunity, and also clinical aspects of neoplasia. Under nomenclature, we will study the definition, components, what are benign tumors, and what are malignant tumors. What is neoplasia? Neoplasia refers to new growth. The term tumor was originally used for inflammation but is now equated with neoplasms. What is oncology? Oncology is derived from the Greek word onkos. So, how do you define neoplasm? The British oncologist Willis defined neoplasm as an abnormal mass of tissue, the growth of which exceeds and is uncoordinated with that of the normal tissue and persists in the same excessive way after stimulation of the stimuli which evoked the change. Neoplasms are clonal. They can be benign or they could be malignant. Any tumor has two basic components. One is the parenchymal component from which it derives its name. The other is the stroma, which is rich in the blood vessels. In benign tumors, usually we suffix them with a oma. So if it is a mesenchymal tumor, we put the name of the tumor with the oma at the end of it. Or it could be epithelial tumor, we also specify the cell of origin, the microscopy, comment on the macroscopic features as well. Like we will say it's a villous adenoma. If it is a villi-like configuration and derived from the glandular element, we say it's a villous adenoma. So this is the colonic polyp with a adenoma. And on microscopy, what do you find? You find tubular gland. So we use the word tubular adenoma. What are malignant tumors and how are they named? So if it is a mesenchymal origin tumor and if it is malignant, we say it's a sarcoma. If it's an epithelial origin tumor, we say it's a carcinoma. Or it could be a mixed tumor. It could be a teratoma when it's a tumor derived from more than two germ cell layers. This is a image of a mixed tumor of the salivary gland, also referred to as pleomorphic adenoma. This is an image of a benign cystic teratoma, which shows you sebaceous material, hair shaft. Okay, all this is seen. This is a teratoma, and what we find here is the ectodermal elements of skin, sebaceous glands, and we have some other elements here as well, like glial tissue seen here. What is a hematoma? It is a disorganized but benign appearing mass composed of cells indigenous to that particular site. To summarize, just now we saw the definition of a neoplasm as Wills had described it, and we studied that a tumor has two basic components comprised of the parenchymal and the stromal component. We learned about benign tumors and malignant tumors. So we have done with nomenclature. Next, we go to characteristics of benign and malignant neoplasms. So what are the characteristics of benign and malignant neoplasm? First, we have to study about differentiation and anaplasia. Then about rates of growth of tumors, about cancer stem cells, local invasion and metastasis. So there are 4 phases in the natural history of a malignant tumor. First is transformation, where a malignant change occurs in the target cell, followed by growth of the transformed cell. Then there is local invasion, followed by distant metastasis. What is differentiation? What is anaplasia? Differentiation is the resemblance of neoplastic cells to normal parenchymal cells. It means both morphologically and functionally they should resemble. Lack of differentiation is called anaplasia. Benign tumors are usually well differentiated. Malignant tumors range from well to undifferentiated. What are the morphological changes in anaplasia? Basically, we find pleomorphism. What is pleomorphism? There is anisonucleosis, and no two cells will look alike when there is pleomorphism. Anisonucleosis means there is difference in the sizes of the nuclei, and there are plenty of mitosis here. You can notice in this field there is a mitosis here, another here, and atypical mitosis are features of anaplasia and malignancy. There is loss of polarity. That means they are not on the basement membrane, they do not have the nuclear stratification is lost, and they just appear to be lying haphazard. And other changes are also seen. Look at this well differentiated tumor with a squamous pearl here. Look at a poorly differentiated tumor here. This is a rhabdomyosarcoma with pleomorphic cells, tumor giant cells. Nuclei are almost 8 times the size of the adjacent cells. What is metaplasia? It is replacement of one type of cell with another type, and that can be as a result of tissue damage, repair, regeneration. What is dysplasia? It is disordered growth with loss in the uniformity of cells and architectural pattern. This is the normal epithelium, and you find here dysplastic epithelium with hyperchromasia, some loss of stratification. This is carcinoma in situ. What you find is total loss of stratification through the basement membrane with high nuclear cytoplasmic ratio, followed by invasion. The cells try to invade into the underlying tissue and they move to a distant site, which is called as metastasis. So what are the differences between benign and malignant tumors? Benign tumors are well differentiated and they do show differentiation. That means the structure is typical of the tissue of origin. Malignant tumors show lack of differentiation and they are often atypical. Now this is showing you the rate of growth of tumor. By the time a tumor is clinically detectable, it has finished half its lifespan, right? That is one concept we will be seeing in further detail. So rate of growth of a benign tumor is progressive and slow, with mitotic figures being rare, whereas malignant tumors are erratic, slow to rapid, with numerous abnormal mitosis. Third difference is local invasion. Benign tumors are well demarcated, cohesive expansile mass, whereas a malignant tumor are locally invasive and infiltrate into the surrounding normal tissue. Metastasis is the most important feature differentiating a tumor as benign or malignant. A metastatic tumor is a sure shot feature of malignancy, right? So it is always absent in benign tumors. In malignant tumors, it's frequently present. Thanks for your attention. Please like, subscribe and share this channel. In the next video, we will be studying the epidemiology of the neoplasms.